So here's the deal. On Earth, spirituality starts with crystals, sage sticks, and a $129 online course called Awaken Your Inner Unicorn. You get a certificate and a tote bag, and suddenly you're a healer, even though you ghosted your therapist last week. You light candles for your manifestations, but still date people who look like red flags in human form. You sage the room, but never clear your own patterns. You talk to your guides, but ignore your gut. It's cute, it's aesthetic, it's Instagrammable. But in hell, we skip the vibe check and go straight to the shadow work. Naked. Emotionally and literally. On Earth, healing looks like bath bombs, yoga selfies, and a therapist you only see when Mercury's in retrograde. You journal once a month and post it on Instagram with a caption like, "Doing the inner work." Then you go back to ignoring your abandonment issues by texting your ex. Healing becomes a brand, a vibe, a product. But in hell, there's no mood lighting, no spa music, just a one-on-one with your inner child in a lava pit of your own suppressed memories. No hashtags, no followers, just you. And the stuff you thought you'd buried 6 reincarnations ago. On Earth, you catch the ascension flu. Headaches, sleepless nights, crying at clouds. Clearly, you're evolving. Or maybe you're just dehydrated and avoiding your emotions. You call it downloads. We call it dissociation with sparkles. You say, "I'm vibrating too high for this conversation." Translation: I refuse to be held accountable for anything. In hell, there's no ascension. You don't go up. You go in, down through the bullshit, past the fake positivity, into the skeleton closet labeled, "Stuff I said was just my star sign." Earthlings love saying, "Everything happens for a reason." Usually right after they've ignored accountability, gaslit someone, or lit their lives on fire and blamed it on Mercury retrograde. You could rob a bank, crash a car, and key your ex's chakra van. Then post, "If they hate me, that's just their projection." Spirituality on Earth isn't about growth. It's about avoiding responsibility with prettier language. In hell, we don't do bypassing. You face what you did, what you avoided, what you justified in the name of alignment, and you sit in it, literally, on a burning meditation cushion labeled Yosht. Earth has energy vampires. Hell has accountability rituals. On Earth, it's always someone else's vibe, someone else's fault. You're protecting your peace by cutting off anyone who triggers growth. You repost a meme that says, "If your energy's off, I'll block you faster than Mercury retrogrades." But in hell, you're handed a scroll titled, "Here's what you actually did." And you don't get to argue with it. You ritualize it. You burn it. You own it. Earth wants comfort. Hell wants closure. Because here, nobody gets to keep hurting people and call it spiritual boundaries. On Earth, healing means reinventing yourself every 6 months. New wardrobe, new aesthetic, new name with a hyphen and an accent you can't pronounce. But none of it sticks, because you skipped the root rot. You don't heal. You rebrand. You write Divine Feminine CEO in your bio while ghosting your therapist and your inner child. In hell, we don't do rebrands. We do revealings. Here, your glow up isn't about lashes and Lululemon. It's about staring into the mirror until you recognize the face underneath all the performance. And once you do, you're not that girl. You're just you. But for the first time, that's enough. The truth is, Earth and hell, not that different. One sells you Band-Aids, the other makes you look at the wound. On Earth, you keep chasing peace like it's a purchase. But in hell, you sit, you sweat, you shake, and eventually, you stop running. Because healing doesn't always look like vision boards and cacao. Sometimes, it looks like screaming in a lava pit until your mask melts off. And beneath all that, there's you. Not your brand, not your trauma story, not your curated glow. Just the raw, human you. Still flawed, still healing, but no longer pretending. And honestly, that's the most divine thing you've ever been.